Okay, Hey everybody, how are you? Today we're going to be playing Max Payne. It's a good game. I would recommend it to everybody. It's pretty cheap these days. And it's getting a remake in the near future. Rockstar announced that somewhat recently. Um, I'm pretty excited for it because it's going to be made by the team that made the original and not, you know, be outsourced to some shitty company that only made phone games, which would, which would be what happened with the GTA Classic or not Classic, Definitive Editions. Anyway, yeah, that's that. Let's zoom in. I didn't make my bed today. We're just gonna ignore that. And Danny is still on hiatus. He's still on sabbatical. You guys aren't using the emote enough, so he feels like his I don't know, his feelings are hurt. Okay, everybody. Here we go. Let's make sure this works. Boy, it sure isn't. And it's loud. Give me a sec. This game has a lot of problems running on Windows 10 and Windows 11. For whatever reason. Without mods. There are mods to fix it. Which is what I'm doing, is I've got mods that fix most of the issues, if not all of them. I say most because, this startup thing is happening where the opening video won't play. Like, that's the only problem I've run into, is that the opening video is just a black screen, and I think it might be because I alt-tabbed. Might not even be the game's fault. I don't know. Anyway, this is Max Payne. I'm gonna move my webcam. Let's put it... Yeah, that's better. Actually... we'll leave it there for now. Alright. I haven't played this in years, so let's do the tutorial just to refresh ourselves. Why does the screen look small? Because this is an old game, and the menu doesn't have a full screen image. I don't know what to say. The actual game doesn't look like this, it's just the menu. See, already it's taller than that screen we were on. The one thing I noticed... I mean, this game came out in like 2001, so yeah, pretty old. I mean, maybe 2002? It was a PS2 game. Pretty early PS2 game. So, yeah. Let's go over the basics here, because I could use the refresher. Why isn't this working? There we go. You guys let me know how the audio is. Now this is the part that makes it unique, is that this game has bullet time, shoot dodging. They use both kind of interchangeably. So it goes into slow motion state. Okay. It's still quiet. I'll turn it up. I will turn it up. Okay, yeah, so that's when you're moving, and then if you use the button when you're standing still, you can just slow down time without having to do any fancy jumping. And then you hit it again and you just go back to full speed. The little hourglass in the corner represents how much bullet time we have. We gotta jump on this. There we go. Quick save with F5. We're gonna be using that a lot. This game is pretty hard from what I remember. Sound effects are quiet. I don't know if you just typed that or if I only noticed it now. I think the volume should be better now. Quick load. That works. The only thing I've noticed, other than the weird compatibility issues which I had to fix with mods, is that the load times are kind of long. But the actual game itself seems to run just fine. Okay, we get a real gunfight. Where's the last enemy? Oh, he's over there. Alright. Search the subway entrance for medicine cabinet. Alright. So painkillers are our way of healing. Our health bar is that silhouette of Max next to the hourglass. And if you take some pills, they remove some of the red in the silhouette. Where is everyone? They're sleeping. That's it. That's the tutorial. And if we wanted to keep practicing, we could, but I think you get the idea. And you can still explore the environment as well, ... Okay, so there's... What that's telling me is that there's a secret somewhere. Maybe we can take a look and see what that is. This definitely looks like a secret spot. Otherwise, why would they let me jump up here? There we go. Yeah, it's New York City, you know. Ingram ammo. I think the Ingram is the SMG, if I recall. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, so they introduced the concept of, like, level exploration and, secret weapons, too, so If we wanted, we could go down and practice some more with our new SMG. But, I think we're good.
Standby, 1010, investigated reported disturbance at Acer Plaza.
10-4 dispatcher, verify address.
It's Acer Plaza, repeat, Acer Plaza.
Shots fired on the rooftop. An assault in progress at Acer Plaza. Repeat, an assault in progress. It's a war zone down here. 1085 dispatcher, need additional units. Additional units now. Officer in danger. Officer in danger.
10-5, please repeat, 10-5, all units, emergency. Officer in danger, Acer Plaza, repeat, Acer Plaza, all units.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger, and then it was over. To make any kind of sense of it, I need to go back 3 years. Back to the night the Payne started.
And this is just another weird loading screen thing. I'm not going to talk over the narration or any of the cutscenes, so don't take it personally if you ask me a question and I don't answer right away. I've never played True Crime, but I do know a lot of games ripped off Max Payne or took inspiration from it after it came out. It changed, third-person shooters quite a bit. There were a lot of Max Payne clones. Yeah. Max has a very goofy looking face on his player model, which you might have just noticed. And that's not there in the later games. That's actually the lead developer's face put onto the model. I don't know why they did that. I don't know if it was a joke or what, but the second game and third game, he's got a face model after his voice actor.
I was still on the force back then. NYPD, Manhattan, Midtown North Precinct, Hell's Kitchen.
So when are you coming to work for me, Detective Payne?
You'd make me work undercover in some hellhole. Sorry, Alex. Michelle and the baby come first. See? My last smoke. It's bad for the baby.
That's you, Max. A regular Boy Scout.
See, Alex.
Still on for poker Thursday night, right?
Like taking candy from a baby. Life was good. Sun setting on a sweet summer's day. The smell of freshly mowed lawns. The sounds of children playing. A house across the river on the Jersey side. Beautiful wife and a baby girl. The American dream come true. Honey, I'm home. But dreams have a nasty habit of going bad when you're not looking. The sun went down with practiced bravado. Twilight crawled across the sky, laden with foreboding. Michelle, honey, anybody home? I didn't like the way the show started. They'd give me the best seat in the house, front row center.
Yeah, so, his face is... It definitely doesn't match the voice, and that's because the voice actor is a different guy than the guy that's modeled after him, or the guy that modeled... I can't get my words out right here. The guy his player model is modeled after is the same guy that plays him in the cutscenes, like in those comic strip-esque stills. And that's Sam Lake. That's I think it was the game's director or one of the lead developers. So he plays Max in the cutscenes, and he plays him in the first game here like this. But he's not the voice it creates a little cognitive dissonance sometimes. It can be a little distracting, but it's great.
What the hell?
In Max Payne 3, they brought back the original skin with the goofy face, and everything is unlockable. Why isn't this working? Oh.
Something ugly had been tattooed on the wall. A map of things to come. It was a poisoned syringe, a magic tag full of diabolical meanings.
I was trying to interact with the coat.
Listen, someone's broken into my house. Call 911.
Is this the Payne residence?
Yes, someone's broken into my house. They're still here. You have to...
Good. I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Who is this? Hello?
If you press F1, you can review cutscenes that you've missed, which is pretty nice.
Something ugly.
I forget the controls for navigating that. There used to be on-screen controls, but I think the compatibility issues broke that. But you can use shortcuts to play those back at your own pace. Ooh, a shotgun. Pump action shotgun, alright. This game can be kind of scary sometimes, and I think part of that is the early 6th gen look. It's a little uncanny and creepy.
Michelle! Michelle! Freeze! NYPD, drop it! No, please God, no. No, God, no, please, Michelle. Oh, baby.
That was 3 years ago. Everything ripped apart in a New York minute. The killer junkies had been high on a previously unknown designer drug, Valkyr, V. After the funeral, I told Alex I'd be transferring to the DEA. It took us 3 long years to get a break in the Valkyr case. Then, finally, 2 months ago, a dime dropper tipped us off that Jack Lupino, a mob boss in the Punchinello crime family, was trafficking. I went undercover, infiltrated the worst mafia family in New York.
Alright, see you later. And I didn't miss those. I'm caught up on the Discord chat. But, whatever. Max Payne is my porn name? That sounds terrible. It's not spelled that way either. Yeah, but it couldn't be spelled the same because of copyright. Yeah, it's true. You could take out the Y. Yeah, I why the load screens are so
I
long.
came in from the cold and the dark. Outside the city was a cruel monster. I've been slowly working my way from the small time to the big fish, trying to get to the source of the drug. Alex and BB were my only contacts in the DEA, the only ones in this decrepit city who knew I was down here.
BB here. Something urgent has come up with Jack Lapino. You need to meet with Alex immediately at the Roscoe Street station.
I hadn't had a face-to-face with Alex since I'd gone undercover. Outside, the mercury was falling fast. It was colder than the devil's heart, raining ice pitchforks as if the heavens were ready to fall. Everyone was running for shelter like there was no tomorrow. It didn't get any better when I got to the subway. The feeling hit me like a point-blank shot straight in the face. Something was not right about this. My Beretta stirred nervously under my coat, but the train doors had already shut behind me, and I was in for the ride. Next stop, Roscoe Street Station, and Alex.
There are no subtitles. This game came out like over 20 years ago when the standard for subtitling, you know,
The station was drenched in gloom. Alex was a ghost, nowhere to be seen. I'd have to look for him.
it didn't exist. So if you miss any dialogue or can't understand what he's saying, sorry. You know, there are no subtitles. I don't know if the second game had them either. Can't remember. But here we are. Our first level. Send it to Rev. I'd be better off doing it myself.
Death was in the air at Roscoe Street. I'd have to find Alex fast.
Let's waste all of New York's water. What the hell are you trying to say? Max's vest is homosexual. Homosexual.
The pills would ease the pain.
Alright. There's that.
Wasn't Jake supposed to take care of this? He and Mickey are having too much fun.
God, I hate that guy. He's the worst part of working on that content. All his edits make me want to throw up. And then he always interjects. And I cut out all of his interjections because they don't add anything and they're not funny. Like, I like editing the guy's videos, but then whenever the other guy, you know, I don't want to get into details, speak up, I'm just like, God, shut up.
You hear me? Hold it!
Very annoying. Because he tries to be cutesy and make little, he tries to make little jokes and these witty quips, and they never work. They're never funny, and they just add to the runtime of a video that I'm cutting down. So, and you know, like I said, terrible transitions. So you know, there's some real nepotism going on there. You could hire somebody who's a lot better to just do the straight up edits. We got a shotgun.
The security panel let out a mocking cackle. I'd need the right code.
The editing, the transitions, the weird, like, the effects, like, at the start and end, there's always, like, that grid where it says subscribe or whatever, which means I have to lose pretty much the entire intro on every one of them. Yeah, if he wasn't family, he wouldn't be working there. He would not be shooting or editing those. That's how I feel about it. And he loves those ramp effects. Those ramp transitions. Those are awful. Like, I got no problem with editing that's, like, frivolous.
Kiss it goodbye.
Oh, shit. I think I just saved this guy's life. This, cop over here. You alright, buddy?
You saved me, man.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure. Sounds good. Follow me.
There's no time to lose. We gotta get to the control room.
Yeah. So strange. Their mouths aren't moving. Yeah, well, welcome to 2001. Nobody's mouths moved in 2001. Everybody was a ventriloquist. I want to go that way, but I'm scared that this guy's going to get himself shot, so I should probably... Yeah, I got... That's why 9/11 happened? What are you talking about? Get out of here.
Home free. This way. Hold out.
And he's dead. Alright, I'm not going to go in there yet. I will go in there, but I want to check out what's down here. Frank, I'm so sick. I'm sick of this stigma. I don't know what you're talking about. Stigma balls. Well, we got some goons. Okay, they know I'm here. I didn't finish my thought, but I think that, I'm not against editing that's, like, fancy or frivolous. If you want to do cool little stylized transitions and whatever, I think that's fine. But it's just, his in particular are ugly to me. And I like to cut, like, efficiently. I just want to get the information out. Especially for the type of videos they make.
Hitting Roscoe Bank ain't exactly keeping low profile.
The riskiest high 7, huh? But hell, the payoff makes it worth it.
I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna go check out that room upstairs. What the hell was that noise? Oh. Frank, the mixes are in. Oh, that's nice. You like how they sound? Sounds good? You guys gotta do the mastering still, right? Isn't that part of the process? Damn it! There's no one there! Max probably has like 20 concussions at any given point from slamming his head into the wall and the floor. That's just how Maxie rolls. I don't exactly know what that did, but...
The train lit up like a Christmas tree. The power was back on.
Okay, there we go. The train downstairs is powered up. These guys are trying to rob a bank? Is that what I heard? There's like some jumping going on here with my mouse. Yeah, I'll be there. The 10th, right? Or next Friday? I'll be there. Oh shit. Okay, so I gotta use that train.
The gate was locked. I would have to find another way to get to the tunnel.
I mean, why don't you ask him? He saw your post. I'm sure he did. You know, if he wants to... If he was interested, I feel like he would have made that known by now. I didn't know you could go back here. There's a Beretta back here. In high school, my language arts teacher called the sex scene in Romeo and Juliet midnight bowling. That's interesting. I've never heard that expression before. Isn't it weird how we all watch the same Romeo and Juliet movie with two underage people having sex?
So much for being subtle.
Reddit post, what are you talking about? No, when I think of Romeo and Juliet, I think of the movie we watched in language arts, where there's like two 16-year-olds naked having sex. And I didn't think it was weird then, because I was 16. Well, I did think it was a little weird that we were watching anything with a sex scene in class, but in retrospect, why the hell were we allowed to watch that? And why were they allowed to film it? Apparently they were tricked into it? Jesus. I think they're trying to sue. Well, they should win. They should definitely win. Christ. Yeah, I mean... Some studio executive was probably like, yeah, you two kids, you know... I'm not even going to repeat what they would probably say. And then, all these years later, you're probably still reminded of that shit all the time. It's fucking weird. I never watched anything like that in my life, Frank. Well, I don't know what to tell you. We read Romeo and Juliet in class, and, we watched the movie version of it from, like, the 70s or whatever. Or whenever it was made. And, the two leads are, like, age accurate to the book, so they're, you know, teenagers. And there's a sex scene where there's, nudity. I think we fast-forwarded through it. But, like, our eyes were still on the screen watching it quickly
closed off since the early 40s. Something big was going down in Roscoe Street. Maybe that's why Alex had wanted to meet me here. Maybe not. One way or the other, I was gonna find out.
And it's like the only Romeo and Juliet movie that I know of, so I'm just assuming everybody who read it watched it. Painkillers, baby. Alright.
Hold it.
Yeah, I'm not counting Romeo and Juliet. That's not exactly the same thing. I guess I could count Little Italy. How about that? With Emma Roberts and Hayden Christensen. That's Romeo and Juliet.
Hey,
Oh shit. This guy's dressed up in camo. He's a commando. Into the water. There you go. Alright. Yeah, what the hell are they doing down here? This man has tanked several direct shotgun blasts? That's correct. Is the game too dark for you guys? I don't mean thematically, I mean visually. Is it too dark? Because it looks brighter on my screen than it does on OBS and on the stream manager. I think it looks worse on my screen because it looks brighter on my screen, and like this is how it looks for me. I don't know if you can even see all that, but it looks brighter for sure, and I think that's kind of worse. But then the thing is, if I make it darker for myself, it'll get even darker for you guys. Which means it'll be borderline unwatchable at that point. So I'm gonna stick with it.
That's spooky. Jack Lupino, yeah, spooky. But also, it's like the failure count is rising. Yeah, I wouldn't joke about it if I was you. Yeah. The station's not secured. Someone decided to play hero upstairs.
Max just dives headfirst into the sewage. There you go. Right. Classic Half-Life style box breaking with blunt object. Yeah, Max is borderline superhuman. Okay. I think I'm supposed to go up the stairs, but I want to check out if there's any secrets. No, there's no secrets. You never know. Sometimes there are. Holy shit. Got some Dark Knight going on here. Well, this came first, actually.
The door had been welded shut ages ago and the bomb was missing a detonator.
But, you know, they're shooting each other. These guys are working on the same heist. Oh, that's a good title. Oh, we got a new shotgun from these guys. The sawed-off shotgun. Alright, cool.
Hold it.
Oh! Alright, you know what? Maybe the shotgun isn't good. That's good at like point blank, but I think I might stick with the pump.
Okay, fellas. The police are on their way. New York's finest are gonna be here soon. Just stick to the plan. Got our own private
I think I'm gonna turn down the music a little more.
exit route. In and out, do your thing. Wham bam, thank you, man.
Well, not only am I tanking shots, I'm also gulping painkillers like jelly beans. Oh! No! I like the little sound effect that plays here in a second. Isn't that a nice sound?
What the hell?
Oh shit. I thought I killed you. Sorry, buddy.
That's spooky. Jalapeno. Yeah, it's spooky. But also, it's like.
What are my thoughts on Rock Lobster? I don't know, it's okay, I guess. I don't really listen to the B-52s. But yeah, those are your health packs. It's just Tylenol. What the hell was that? You're just downing massive amounts of painkillers.
Hold on here. Give me the detonator. What are you gun him down?
Hey, I saved your life from your partner. Maybe not in general. There we go. Did they not drop the? Maybe he has the sawed-off shotgun. Yeah, he does. All right. So they're robbing a bank, I guess.
Okay, fellas. The police are on their way. New York's finest.
Oh, these are gold bars.
Just stick to the plan. We've got our own private exit route. In and out, do your thing. Wham bam, thank you, man.
Right, there we go. They're robbing a bank. They're breaking in through the subway. What are my thoughts? Diving to the floor seems so dumb and disadvantageous. Because he has to spend time getting back up? Yeah, but they're gonna... I think the point of it is... In the moment, it's unexpected, so he has an advantage. And when he gets up, they're gonna be dead.
We come to you now live from the crime scene.
Who is this?
Right back at you.
This is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. You are to cease your criminal activities and surrender immediately.
Sure thing, Jim. Me and the boys have been talking, and everyone's real sorry. They'll never do it again.
Who the hell is this?
Being placed at the scene of a bank robbery wouldn't have tipped the odds in my favor.
What else am I supposed to be interacting with here? This? Ooh.
The bank robber's score lay on the table.
What were they trying to steal?
The bank robbers have been after Acer Corporation bonds. The Acer success story had recently been on every channel and on the cover of every magazine.
Wasn't there a Max Payne movie with Mark Wahlberg? There was. And I've never watched it. I think I've seen like 5 minutes of it flipping through channels on cable. And I believe the consensus is that it's pretty bad. What is this jitteriness? I don't think it's my mouse. I think it's the game. I'm not sure why.
The bank robbers had left their tools on the table. Judging by the detonators, the crooks had bought enough explosives to send Lady Liberty into orbit.
Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. Yeah, I think the Max Payne movie was considered a flop, like critically and commercially. Max Payne talks a lot? Yes, he does. It's part of what makes the game so great. Right. Ooh.
Hold it! Max! Jesus, you almost gave me a heart attack! I nearly shot you!
Alex, we're glad to see you.
What the hell's going on? There are more corpses here than at the city morgue!
It's an armed robbery, a tunnel job straight to the Roscoe Bank vault through the old station wall. Is this why? This is Lupino's gig?
This is Lupino's doing? Lupino's men? Really?
You sure know how to pick a place? Can you get through?
No, it's locked. We gotta get out of here. If it's Lupino, it's... Alex? Alex!
There was nothing I could do. He was dead. I could tell by the empty, accusing stare of his eyes.
Uh-oh. Is this like a real game? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Some of these textures still look pretty damn good for being nearly 25 years old. Oh, we got painkillers in here. Good. I needed some. Like, did I make it up? No, I did not make up the game. What a silly thing to ask.
Let's get the hell out of here!
We got even more painkillers over here. I think the game caps you out at 11. You can't have any more than that. Exit control. Oh, I see. What do we get this way? Nothing. Alright. That's the way I gotta go, so it's weird they gave me the option to close it when it was already open.
Alex had kept me relatively sane for the past 3 years. Now I didn't know how I felt. Somehow he had stumbled upon something big and ended up stepping on Jack Lupino's toes.
Yeah, they should let you carry 50 painkillers. 50 bottles, separate bottles. Maybe they don't, and I'm thinking of 3. I can't remember. I mean, this is This is a shooter where you can carry like a dozen weapons. You know, it's not like Halo style shooters where you're limited to two. The third game is like that. The third game you can only have like 3 or 4 weapons.
Lupino ran his racket of sex, drugs, and contract killings from a sleazy hotel in a slum block of tenements. The NYPD was closing in. I could hear the sirens. Their wail was a crescendo. Lupino thought he could get us by taking Alex out and leaving me to take the fall for it. All he had gotten was my attention. I went for the hotel first. It was a sad old thing with flickering lamps and faded colors, cheap mobster punks and tired-eyed prostitutes. I walked straight in, playing at Bogart like I'd done 100 times before. The place was run by a couple of murdering mobsters with shark smiles. The Finito brothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Payne in the butt. Payne to the max.
You're killing me. Did you make that up yourselves, or you get some wino downstairs to come up with it? Don't answer that. A rhetorical question. I got something for the boss. Lupino around?
That kind of depends on who's asking. A friend or a junk squad plan. Don't answer. It's one of them, how do you put it, rhetorical questions. Lupino ain't here, but he said bye.
Lupino wasn't in his cheap hotel. Instead, I ran into the Finito brothers. My cover had been blown. The door slammed shut behind me. And then I was dodging bullets like raindrops.
Yeah, it's one of them rhetorical questions. Damn, these guys can take shots too. I think you could call that a boss fight.
A letter on the desk caught my eye.
Did it? Where?
I had met Lupino only once. The gangster ran all his rackets through his right-hand man, Vinny Gagniti. Gagniti was a high-strung whiner on the verge of breaking apart, like an overamped Energizer bunny. He had the brains to run the business, but he lacked the balls, always falling short, taking his frustration out on underage addicts and call girls.
The V deal goes down at your hotel. Jack's exact words, quote, Vinny, you're in charge of this one, unquote. Rico Muerte's coming to see it through. Anything goes wrong and everybody's gonna get dead. Goes double for you. Treat this guy real good. Anything he wants, you give him. Don't screw this up or you're finito, finitos.
A V deal meant added security, locked doors, and lots of nervous thugs with itchy trigger fingers. I'd seen nothing coming in, but that didn't mean it hadn't been there. Rico Muerte was a regular Kaiser Soze, a spook story told to keep the apes in line. 313. The Finitos had scribbled Muerte's room number on the note's margin.
Yeah, Max looks very different in the cutscenes.
Virgilio, you're right in there? They're not answering. Call the others. Tell them to come quick. Okay, but we can't wait for them. We gotta go in now.
Shit.
We're coming in.
It's Payne.
Oh! I got fucked up.
A letter on the desk caught my eye. A V deal meant added a V deal.
I can't remember how to navigate these fucking cutscenes.
A V deal meant added
Stop! I thought there was a way to skip them.
A V deal meant added security,
God
locked
damn it.
doors, and lots of nervous thugs with itchy trigger fingers. I'd seen nothing coming in, but that didn't mean it hadn't been there. Rico Muerte was a regular Kaiser Soze, a spook story told to keep the apes in line. 313. The Finitos had scribbled Muerte's room number on the note's margin.
Okay, quick saved.
Everything all right? Bosses, Joey, Virgilio, you're right in there? They're not answering. Call the others. Tell them to come quick. Okay, but we can't wait for them. We gotta go in now. Bosses, we're coming in.
It's Payne.
Alright, there we go. I love that sound effect of the shotgun shells being loaded. Ooh.
Getting out was not going to be easy. The staircase was locked and the elevator had been busted for a decade or more.
Oh my god. Did I come from up here? No. Right? Okay, yeah. I gotta go through the window.
Yeah, something's wrong with the bosses. Payne's there and they're not answering.
Oh! Payne's over there with the bosses. And now they're not answering our calls? Right, that looks like where we gotta go, so let's not... Can I break any of these? I don't think so. None of them look breakable. That does, though. Yeah.
Yo!
Ah! What the fuck? I was not expecting that. I gotta quick save more often.
Alright, bosses. Joey, Vigilio, you're right there? They're not answering. Call the others. Tell them to come quick. Okay, but we can't wait for them. We gotta go in now. Bosses, we're coming in.
It's Payne!
Alright. Quick save. Was there anything over here? I think the bathroom had painkillers. And this is where I just came from. Yep.
Yeah, something's wrong with the bosses. Payne's there. What?
Alright.
Yo!
Alright. Whoa!
Previously on Lords and Ladies. Lady Amelia, Marquis Valentine asks for an audience.
Thank you, Lawrence.
My lady.
My lord.
And now, an all-new episode of Lords and Ladies, brought to you in part by Acer Corporation.
My lady.
My lord.
My lady, there is a matter of great importance I must bring to your attention.
My lord, there is?
Indeed, my lady, there is indeed. From the very first moment we met, upon that distant forest path, there has been sunlight in the autumn leaves blazing like the colors of your...
Ooh!
Oh, my lord, you should...
Damn, I didn't know I could loot those. I think I saw a couple of those back upstairs.
This cannot be. This must not be.
But why, my love, why?
My lord, it is too dreadful. Do not force me to speak the words.
My lady, I beg...
I didn't realize these had drawers that you could open.
Yes, my lord.
Cool.
We should both be dead, for this shame is too great for the living. My lord, I am... My lord, I am your long-lost sister.
V-head junkies could go off without a warning. I had to be careful.
I think I died. Think I'm dead. Oh, man. Messy inside. Inside. Get away. Get away. Get away.
It's Payne!
No. No, it's not.
Got him down!
Whoa. Where is everybody? God damn. All right. That's where I came from. All right, I need to go through the exit, I guess. Yeah. These look destroyable. Oh, they're not. The drawer's taken out of that.
Piece of crap! There!
I gotta look up how to fix this weird... I don't know if it's mouse acceleration or what.
Tonight, the city's fight against the nightmare drug Valkyr took a turn for the worse, as DEA Special Agent Alex Balder was found brutally slain at the Roscoe Street subway station. A suspect was seen leaving the site only moments after the shots had been fired, and the NYPD is currently in pursuit of Max Payne, a repeated felon believed to be armed and extremely dangerous. And now the weather. The worst winter storm in recorded history continues to pound the city.
So I gotta worry about the cops, too. That's great. Ooh. That's not good.
This party had been dead for a while. I couldn't say I was sorry I'd missed the show.
We found this guy. Also, the cops are, they're after Max. They think he's the lead suspect in the bank robbery and Alex's murder and, you know, all that. Oh my god! There are so many more enemies in this game than I remember! Ah, I fucked up. I'm not gonna kill the addict, he's defenseless. He did nothing wrong. To anybody else. He definitely did something wrong. I just noticed there's steam coming out of the vent. That's cool. That's a nice detail. Alright. He's not hurting me, so... There you go. Pizza. Can I break the... I can break the glass on that. That's cool. Alright. Oh, can I shoot this? I can probably shoot this. No! Surprise! Oh, you can. Alright. There you go.
I'd found Muerte's room.
I'll come back to it. Yo! Oh! Holy! Whoa! Whoa! Hey! 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 Maybe you shouldn't have shot me. Then I wouldn't have had to shoot you. You ever think of that? Alright. Ooh. Alright, I think I'm getting ahead of myself here. This looks like a level progression we don't need to make yet. Hey, I'm sorry. I want pizza too. I always want pizza. Oh! What killed me? What was that? Was that a trap? Yeah, gun me down. Yeah. Go ahead. If you die again, you have to kill the addict? No, I don't. I already killed one. The one that was trying to shoot me. The one who deserved it. Put me in a self-defense situation.
I'd found Muerte's room.
Oh, it was a shotgun trap.
Muerte had received a letter.
This place has been booby-trapped.
Our investigation had turned up nothing to link Angelo Punchinello, the head of the Punchinello family, to Valkyr. All tracks had ended with Jack Lupino. The letter in Muerte's room was signed by the Don himself. It was the first hint that the Kingpin knew what was brewing inside his syndicate.
The trouble you got into after the Chicago screw-up. The Punchinello family bailed you out. You have been waiting for a chance to pay us back. One of our trusted boys has a monkey the size of King Kong on his back. We need your special skills for backup on a major deal.
Collecting evidence had gotten old a few hundred bullets back. I was already so far past the point of no return I couldn't even remember what it looked like when I had passed it.
What is this Scooby-Doo music playing in here? Hello! Damn it! I want the double barrel. Let me have it! It's not fair. It's Batman 60 show music.
What the hell?
All right.
I didn't want to know what had happened here. It was not a pretty sight.
Molotov cocktail. Grenades! A 1 grenade, 5 cocktails. Alright. Oh, am I not supposed to stop here? Some painkillers hidden behind the couch. I don't understand. Was that a secret? I thought that was the way I was supposed to go. Maybe I'm supposed to go backwards? Oh, I see.
God damn. I thought it was a bomb for sure.
Nah, the Russian wouldn't dare. This has been waiting to happen.
I thought it was a bomb.
Hey,
I thought it was a bomb! I thought it was a bomb! Oh, shit. Ain't that fucking hilarious? Can't do impressions to save my fucking life. What the hell? What the? What? Oh, shit. uh... Okay, wait. Whoa. God, what is that? I hope it's something I can fix. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Damn, I'm surprised you guys could see this. Normally you guys can't see the Steam overlay. I'm shocked. What the hell's going on? This game is really something special. Alright.
The hooker had left her diary on the table.
Whoa! That babe has a hole cut in her face. For a peeping Tom to look through. And there's a shitload of ammo. Where is it? Oh, it's over there.
The diary belonged to a hooker named Candy Dawn. The read would have made a vice cop blush.
Had talks with the mystery hag over the phone again. Sent to the latest One-Eyed Alfred tape. As long as the hag keeps paying for the tapes, the old man could come every day for all I care.
She had a nice sideline, making secret X-rated flicks of her clients and selling them to the highest bidder.
That's smart.
It would get her killed if her V-fix for the day didn't do it first.
That's pretty good side hustle she's got there. Alright, we got a shortcut there.
Tim, go get him. No, wait, you go get him. You go.
Max Payne jumps in, kills your friend, jumps out, refuses to elaborate. Giga Chad. Smart, super illegal? Oh, absolutely. But if you're already a prostitute, then I don't think you're too concerned about what's legal or not. I can't wait for the remake of this. I'm normally not somebody that's too excited about remakes, but this game could use it. It is pretty... I mean, it's not unplayable. It hasn't aged the worst, but it's got a lot of weird issues. It could use a good remake.
The old service elevator rumbled down to the bowels of Jack Lupino's hotel.
And the fact that it's going to be remade by the team that actually made the first two. I mean, that's killer. Oh, sorry guys. Did I interrupt your conversation? About Joey... What's his name? I don't know. Oh shit. A whole bunch of these are breakable.
A winter storm warning is in effect in the whole tri-state area, as both freezing rain and heavy snowfall continue. Many roadways are already closed, and people are advised to stay indoors. The severe blizzard has ravaged New York for 3 days now, with no end in sight.
We've been snowed from the start in the Valkyr case. The forecast said there was plenty more where that had come from. But the snowbound city was on my side. Less chance of innocent bystanders getting caught in the crossfire.
That's right. Alright. These are all breakable. Okay, maybe not. Small ones are, though. I thought Max Payne was supposed to be super fucked up and dark and a hard-boiled detective. Alright, so you joined kind of late. The first thing we do as a player is watch our wife and infant daughter get killed. By some mystery group who's also behind the distribution of this, or creation of this drug it's called Valkyr. V-Fix, you know, they keep bringing that up. So, Max isn't, I mean, that was 3 years ago, there was a time skip, but, I mean, he's gone through some shit. He's, so he's been undercover for 3 years trying to figure out who the fuck makes this drug and, why they killed Max's family. Well, because it's not just like random junkies that. So Punisher the game, kind of, except he's still a detective. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Max's story is not a happy story, even past this point. He is a hard-boiled detective.
Exhibit number 1, a newspaper. A dead man tied to a chair lay on the boiler room floor.
Captain Baseball Bat Boy has an unbeatable track record in superhero death matches. But a 6-pack of root beer gets me every time.
The murder weapon was a baseball bat, now lying in a pool of drying blood next to a newspaper folded open on a Captain Baseball Bat Boy comic strip.
Well, the joke is, he drank a 6-pack of root beer and now he has to pee. That's the mystery there. Open! Alright. There we go. Max sitting on the boiler room floor reading comic strips. Yeah. It's a clue! The conclusion drawn.
Why are they always set in LA or Mexico? They can't even get a tan. If I was a bloodsucker, I'd move to the North Pole. Winter's one long night. Yeah, and what would you eat? Suck blood from penguins? Nah, Eskimos, man, Eskimos.
Yeah, he read the comic strip about the baseball bat, which revealed that the victim was killed with a baseball bat. He wouldn't have been able to figure that out without the strip. Right. Oh, thank God. Sweet, sweet painkillers. Just what I needed. All right, well, we'll come back here. I want to check out that other path. Whoa! That was weird. Oh, this is the way I came from. Oh, was it the rat? Okay. I had considered that, but I... Did I just get locked out? No, I think you might be right. I noticed the rat, but I didn't think that's Yeah! Oh my God. It's okay, they're not real. None of this is real. No, that's what you would say. You're disgusting. You're a freak.
Chill with the guns. Trust me, you don't want to piss Muerte off. Gentlemen, let's do business. Green for green. Cheers at green-eyed angels. Amen.
Gentlemen, let's do business. Oh, more drugs. God, Italians are so funny. I wish they were real. Boom! Italians are annoying.
A lifetime ago, this would have gone down as a narcotics arrest.
Hey, I worked for an Italian for
The
3
transparent cylinders glowed green, full of Valkyr.
I worked for an Italian for 3 years, and he was pretty good. I'm sorry that your experience working for an Italian was not as good. Hashtag not all Italian Americans.
It was dirty money. There was a key on the table.
Sure. Bar key. Okay. I want to see if I can shoot these and they'll break. Can I do that? Yeah, they can. Wow, I'm surprised. You can break them. Good. Shitty ass drug killed Max's family. I mean, sort of. Yeah, the ones the people you worked for, they seem pretty scum.
Two mad dog killers, ready to murder each other. They step into the next room, and I'm thinking, now they're gonna do it. But no.
Oh no.
They sit down in front of a TV and solve their differences with a kung fu fighting video game. I tell you, Candy, I was so depressed, I strangled them both with the video game cables.
Oh, Rico, you're so bad.
I am, ain't I?
This is terrible.
Rico Muerte, big-time hustler.
Who the hell?
It's that cop.
Muerte went for his gun.
Oh, shit. I gotta listen to that again? No! No, stop. How do I skip? I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know how. Stop! Alright, fuck it! Oh, I did it! I figured out how to stop it. Alright, cool. It's F1. What a fucked up... Is she shooting me too? Well, I guess I gotta kill a woman. I'm sorry, I don't have any choice, Thomas. Damn, she can take a lot of hits. Alright. Oh, he's not wearing pants! She's superhuman! She's tanking. I gotta use these grenades and Molotovs I picked up, because this is actually hard. Why does she have so much health? No! Stop! It's the slurping sounds. Those are terrible. I just completely missed with the Molotov, so... God damn it. Baseball bat? Maybe. I gotta kill these other guys first. What the fuck? They weren't even taking damage from that. Alright. I'll let them come out here. Come on, fellas. We're not. Fuck!
Two Mad Dog killed it.
This is not where I thought I was gonna get stuck. Sopranos the video game? Oh no, there is a Sopranos video game and it's terrible. It's pretty bad. I've played it before. I would play it on stream, but there's a shitload of copyrighted music, and I don't know if there's a way to turn that off. Too Mad Dog! Not only is it Too Mad Dog, but there's also the slurping sound in the background of him getting his dick sucked. I do not want to hear any of that. Oh, you're lucky if you don't hear the slurping, because I sure do. Every time that fucking thing loops over. No! Alright. That's it. They're dead. Look at all the bullet casings. What's weird is there's other men in the room with them. That is a little weird, yeah. I hadn't considered that. Alright. Burn, Candy, burn! Alright. We got any more painkillers? I sure could use them. Yep, she's dead alright. I will take those painkillers, thank you very much. Tubby over here is, God damn, he had quite a health bar. I'm not a necrophiliac, I'm not... Oh, yeah! He was running away with his pants at his ankles! Damn. This game is not easy. I don't know if that was obvious at this point. Shit. I'm like one shot away from dying here, folks. Pills, thank you.
The antique switchboard was still in use.
Pills, pills, pills. Thank you for clipping that.
There was an old telephone switchboard in the back room of the reception area. The kind that made phone tapping child's play. It wasn't hard to picture a fat pimp sweating with headphones on, listening to his hookers talk dirty and fake orgasms over a web of party lines. The blood veins of New York. Right now, there was a different set of moans and groans going on.
Boss, Corneli, this is Max Payne. He came, started capping us. He killed him.
Are you freaking kidding me? He's just one lousy cop. You better be freaking kidding me. Whack him. What's the freaking problem? Hello? Answer me. Hello?
The word was out. A deadly virus released into the city's corrupt circulatory system. Something wicked this way comes. Max Payne at large.
Yeah, so why is he smiling like that? Because he's goofy. The guy playing him is goofy. He's a developer. He's not an actor. I don't know why they didn't get a more tough guy to play Max. I don't know why they didn't just get the guy who voices Max to do Max's mocap. Or not, they don't have mocap back then. But, you know, model it after him. But this is what Max looks like in the sequels. He looks like this. You can't even see it. He looks like a normal guy. He looks like not fucking what's his name? Randy Quaid. That's how he looks in this game. He looks like Randy Quaid. He looks like Huey from The Boys. But that's not how he actually looks. Is it not paintings? I thought it was art. I think they took photos and put a filter over them. And then some of it's artwork. In 3 he looks completely different. In 3 they actually modeled him after his voice actor. He looks good. That's what he looks like in 3. There. The top middle one? I don't know what you were... What top middle one? This? That's what his face looks like. Yeah, that's what he looks like in this game. It is, it's goofy. And what's great is in 3, you can get that as a costume. It looks terrible. It's so fucking great. Oh, it's terrible. Alright. I don't remember if I saved or not. There we go. What a slot machine. It looks like he's smelling a loud fart permanently. That's actually not a bad description. Oh! Oh! God damn it. This is not a good angle. Yeah, he died pretty quick. Oh! Jesus! This game doesn't fuck around. Let's check the bathroom, see if anybody left painkillers on the toilets. No. Please tell me I can spin the roulette wheel. Hell yeah! I love when games let you interact with little pointless shit like that. I am almost out of deagle ammo. Can I smash this? Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I like. I love the idea of painkillers as healing items because he either takes the whole bottle or there's only a few pills in each. He's gonna get liver failure. Oh, he's totally self-aware. In the third game, he's like, yeah, my liver is probably like fucking a fried pork chop or something. I guess break through the window? What is this music? No! Get behind cover! Yeah, he knows. It's not healthy. Yeah, I couldn't imagine dying to Max. That'd be pretty embarrassing. It's a goofball. I thought I hit the exit button. I guess I gotta do it again. This it? Yes, alright. He's doing squats while killing goons. It's true. It's sick, though. It's sick. The flex of being able to just do these belly flops and come out of every fight, you know, the victor. It says something about you. Oh God, I feel like there's like a zit on my ear or something.
Turn around.
And I'm not
walk
gonna
away
pop
below
it, but it's
town.
annoying now
That
that I
would've been a smart thing
noticed.
to do. Guess I wasn't that smart. Lupino's tenement buildings were a seedy hangout for all kinds of sleaze. A liquor store, a pawn shop, a laundromat full of mobster bookies and loan sharks. The list went on. The how and why of it was a mystery to me, but they knew I was a cop. They knew I was coming, and they were going to get real trigger happy about it. I got to see Lupino's hangout all lit up. A bomb went off, turning snow into liquid gold. A pillar of fire lifted the remains of a car straight up into the air. The flames were highlighted on the hood of a black Mercedes-Benz as it coasted down the street real slow, as if the driver didn't have a worry in the world. I got a good look at the man riding shotgun. It was Vladimir, the head of the local Russian mob, the fly in Don Punchinello's soup. The ringing in my ears was the sound of a mob war being waged.
Vodka! Of course! course. I wonder if they'll do cutscenes like
Another bomb
this.
exploded inside the closest slum building. It was a lucky break. The goons inside were spooked, but luck always came with a price tag. More bombs could still be ticking inside, and the cops would already be on their way. Jack Lupino's suite was on the top floor. At least it used to be, before the explosive makeover.
Yeah, are they gonna redo the cutscenes as like normal cutscenes, or are they gonna keep the comic book style? I think they're gonna do a mix of both, which is what they did with 3. Max Payne 1 and 2 came out pretty close to each other. 3 came out in like 2012. It came out a year before GTA 5. It looks better than GTA 5 too. It holds up fucking great. But here's what the cutscenes look like in Max Payne 3. No, we're not watching fucking progressive commercials. Sorry. So, like, they have, like, these... Okay, this is a bad example. Okay, yeah, this is good. This is good. This is a level in New York. There's Max. They're probably not going to use these effects and stuff. There's probably a reason for that. Or there is a reason for that. I can't tell you, really. But they use these like sliding transitions, and they sort of mimic like the comic books. Like they're mostly like real cutscenes, but they still kind of do some of the comic booky stuff with like the transitions. And they have words like popping up on screen for emphasis and stuff. I'm waiting for one of those transitions like I was just talking about. Yeah, like this, you know. This is they're probably going to do the cutscenes the exact way they did the cutscenes in Max Payne 3, which I think is pretty good. The flashes, they're part of the narrative. I'm not going to get into it. You should play it. It's a good game. The flashes wouldn't be here or in the second game's remake. That would be exclusively for the third game, because it's part of the story. The flashes and the chromatic aberration and stuff, that's all there for... It's all there for a reason. What the hell? Oh! He's dead. You got a buddy in here? It sounded like you were talking to somebody. No? Eagle ammo, thank God. Ah! He was talking to somebody. God damn it. That's why the shoot dodge is useful. Because you can go around corners and... Ooh. I can dual wield the submachine guns now. I need painkillers, man. I always need painkillers. Make it look like a smash and grab. Exactly. Time to save. I think this is where we gotta go. The hell is that? That is clipping. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be seeing that. I think I'm supposed to go into that building there, but... Or not. I guess that's where the car just had the bomb, you know, blow up.
The headlines were a depressing read. The headlines were screaming bloody murder. The storm was a screaming duet with the approaching prowl car sirens. It was all a scream when you were down for the count and wanted for murder.
Okay, we're probably gonna have to go down there. Let's see if there's any goodies around. Pointless cutscene? Not really. It adds, flavor. I'm glad it was there, and it was totally optional. I could have just walked past it. I guess they could have just had him narrate it while I walked by, but then it's possible, as a player, I could totally miss the newsstand and not know what the hell he's talking about, like in reference to. So having you have to interact with it, I understand why they did that. I don't know. I'm not a game developer. I don't know what works and what doesn't. I just know that I like the cutscenes in this, even the optional ones. Boom! That's how you do it. No! I don't want to use up my meter. I mean, it regens, but still. We're in a crackdown again. Ooh. Max probably smell. Holy!
The whole building was rigged with explosives.
Holy shit! Max is he probably smells terrible. Because he's still got all that sewer juice and everything else. What? Where am I supposed to be going right now? I also smell terrible, probably. I thought I was supposed to blow this up, but clearly not. I'm gonna reload because I don't want to waste all that deagle ammo. Alright.
The whole building was rigged with explosives.
What the fuck? I tried that! It didn't work! I don't have... No. I don't have to go through the fire. That's dumb. That is not what it is. Shut up. You're trying to make me,
The whole building was rigged with explosives.
It's not gonna happen. Okay, but for real though, why isn't this working? There we go. I shot them before. Oh! Why? Come on.
The whole building was rigged with explosives.
There we go. That's what we needed to do. Do it again in bullet time dodge it? I probably wouldn't be able to. I'm not skilled enough. Oh, those are junkies. I didn't mean to shoot you guys. I'm sorry. Damn it. Okay, well, here's our shot. Here's our chance at redemption.
The whole building was rigged with explosives.
That was me trying to shoot dodge it. Didn't work. I'll try one more time. I'll try and humor you.
The whole building was rigged with explosives.
Oh! And I blew I blew up. I think the explosion is just too big.
whole building was rigged with explosives.
Pills, thank you. That white flash is what happens when you take the pills, by the way, if you were wondering what that was about. This is a good song. Look at this guy, he's so ready. Is he— oh, shit! Is he ready for this? No. That's why the lunge is good. Pills, 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 please. We got another ringing phone.
A beaten-up phone in the entrance hall was ringing. It could have been just a junkie in need of a fix, but it turned out to be something more sinister than that.
Am I speaking to Mr. Payne?
Who wants to know?
My name is Alfred Wooden. You must hurry. The police are on their way.
Tell me something I don't know.
They know you're there.
How? And what's it to you?
I will contact you again.
Alright.
The cops arrived, sirens singing in the off-key harmony of a manic-depressive choir. I had a few minutes while the SWAT team would go through their usual routine. By the time they busted in, I needed to be long gone.
Max Payne, this is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. Drop your weapons and come out with your hands above your head.
Alright. No! Don't touch me! I need to heal. Again.
Someone had left a letter on the key on the shelf.
Take that.
Suddenly it all made sense. The bombs, the Russian mob boss making an appearance in person. Gagnidi was his usual self. All talk and no walk.
After our hit, the Russian has only a couple of guns left, and they can be bought. There's no freaking way he has the guts to try anything after that.
As it turned out, the Russian had plenty of guts. One thing you could count on, you push a man too far, and sooner or later he'd start pushing back.
Gagnidi! That's his name. Oh, those are cops. Ah! Did you hear something? Did you hear something? I thought I heard something. Holy shit. This game is fucking insane. What even is this room? What is the purpose? I guess it'll probably blow up or something later. What about this?
I couldn't get past the door without a key.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna break the padlock with a baseball bat.
Someone had left a key on the shelf.
Oh wait, I gotta go this way. I'm probably not supposed to be killing the police. Oh!
What the hell?
Nice try, bitch. Oh, what got me? Oh, he got me. There's a lot of you guys. No! This game is fucking hilarious. I love it. Sad thing about the movie is I don't even think Mark Wahlberg is bad casting. He's not the best casting, but there are worse choices. And if you're looking for somebody who's already like who's already got star power that you could use, yeah, there are worse options. Casual Italian racism. Dude, Italian American racism is so funny. So funny. And it's socially acceptable. So, so, you know, I mean, yeah, it's fucking hilarious. Whew. It's amazing that there hasn't been a bigger outcry about that, but, you know. What are you gonna do? Oh shit! Oh shit! Ah, alright. It's so funny. It's just the accent. It's just doing the bad accent. It's if they didn't want to be made fun of, maybe they shouldn't be actual cartoon characters. That's so fucked. I'm gonna redo that section. I don't like how much damage I took. Marky Mark or Italian American racism? What? Oh, well, I guess both. I don't know if the world knows that Mark Wahlberg blinded a Vietnamese man. Yeah, go to Mark Wahlberg's wiki page and you'll find a section labeled hate crime. Yeah, he played Max Payne because they changed it in the script from Italians to Asians. I mean, look, I'm somebody who thinks that everybody is capable of change, and that happened when he was younger, like a lot younger. And it's totally possible that he changed for the better as a person. It's also possible that he's still an asshole who doesn't like Vietnamese people and, you know, just got away with it because he's got money and nobody cares because they don't know about it. I think people are capable of change, and I think some people, you know, they make mistakes, but I would not call what he did a mistake. I mean, not in the sense that it was like an accident. Definitely fucked up. I thought I was supposed to go out this window, I guess not. It happened twice? Oh shit, I didn't know that. I thought it happened once. 2 separate incidents. Yeah. Alright, well. Listen, Mr. Wahlberg, you had your fun, but I think we're done with you. He gave a speech at the SAG Awards the other day and people were mad. I didn't even notice. Because it was about accountability. Oh, yeah, the irony there. That's... Alright, for real though, where am I supposed to go? Oh, I am supposed to jump through. Oh, I had to jump into it though. I couldn't use the interact button. Like I said, people can grow and people can change for the better. But it takes a lot of effort to do that. It's a lot more effort than most people are willing to put into anything in their lives. And when I said mistake earlier, I forgot to finish my thought there. But what I meant is, like, not an accident, but, like, recognizing later that it was wrong to do that. Not for the immediate punishment, but because of,
destroyed all the stairs up to Lupino's office.
The fact that you assaulted a man.
The alternate route led there by way of adjoining rooftops.
Yeah, well, I mean, can't say I blame him for not bringing it up. If I was him, I would never want to acknowledge that shit either. Rich, famous, I got a great career, ongoing career. As soon as you bring up something like that, something from your past, something where even if you've grown and changed, you know, there's the mob mentality out there. People are still going to be pissed at you and try and get you out of work, and they might be right, they might not be. Something that comes to mind with that is Liam Neeson going on the news a few years ago talking about how, like, one of his friends, she was raped by a black guy or something, and he was angry and wanted to, like, hit a black guy with a baseball bat. Like, he went out with a baseball bat looking for a black guy to hit with the baseball bat. Any black guy. And this was an interview he gave decades later, and in the same context of the interview, he was like, you know, I was just overwhelmed with emotion and obviously wrong, and, you know, I'm not that kind of person. Like, he's telling a story about himself from decades ago, and then people still tried to, like, get him in trouble and, like, lose work and shit. And I'm all for accountability, but that's a story where he brings up something from his past, shows accountability, shows that he's learned and grown as a person. You know, and people...
To get to the roof,
I think unsuccessfully. I don't think any of that shit worked. I don't think the smear... I don't want to call it a smear campaign, but the... And I hate to use the term cancel culture either, but that's what it is people are trying to cancel him and getting up in arms, but it's like... Even... I mean, what do you want? Like, it's a story about the accountability and context, and... I feel like you got to be missing it on purpose at that point. You're just looking for a reason to be angry and hurt somebody else. Mark Wahlberg should definitely, yeah, I can totally see why he would never talk about it. But... but he should. Especially not while he's... Not acknowledging it when he's giving speeches on accountability is some real irony. But yeah, no. I mean, mob mentality is fucking nuts, man. People just like to see other people suffer. That's what a lot of internet culture is. And sometimes people deserve it, and sometimes they don't. It was so weird with Liam Neeson. They did a great job talking about that on Atlanta. Liam Neeson was on an episode of Atlanta, and they bring up that story, and he's like... He's playing like a fictionalized version of himself, like Larry David on Curb. And, he's talking to one of the characters, and he's like...
Don't shoot!
You know the clowns at the laundry?
Me? No.
You're no good to me then.
What? No, the laundry, yeah. I know him, yeah.
Get me in there.
Okay.
He was talking to one of the characters asked him about that, on Atlanta, and he's like, yeah, you know, I didn't hate black people before. Like, I just had one, like, had one angry, stupid night where nothing even happened. But because they tried to cancel me, now I hate black people. This is, like, not actually him. This is, like, fictional universe him. But it was funny. I'm sorry. I'm rambling. Mark Wahlberg is probably a dick. You're blocking my path here. Yeah, nobody should be giving speeches on accountability if they've got hate crimes that they're... I mean, it's not like he's got to bring it up every single time he does a press release. But the fact that he's never mentioned it is a little weird.
Okay, John Woo. All right. Come right in.
Well, the password is John Woo.
It's Payne!
You get what I'm saying with Liam Neeson, though, right? And how that's different than Mark Wahlberg? I kind of rambled, so now I'm afraid that it wasn't clear, because I just talked too much.
It's me. Open up. Let me in, quick.
Not so fast. The password. John Woo.
Come on. Okay, John Woo.
All right. Come right in.
It's a trap! It's...
lot of ammo here. I thought there were more gunshots. It's just the dryers, though. Well, yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing, is, like, nobody knew about the Liam Neeson thing before he brought it up. Like, he volunteered that information. That one night, one singular night, as a young man, he was angry, irrationally angry towards a group of people because he was young and stupid and his friend just got raped. And no harm came of it. Nobody was injured. Nobody was hurt. He didn't do anything to anybody. It was just he had some angry, irrational thoughts one night as a kid. As a young man. And he volunteered that information up, which is incredibly brave in the climate we live in. To volunteer any kind of information about your past where it might be deemed problematic. And then use it as a platform to discuss how people can grow and learn. And then to see people willingly ignore it and go, he's racist! Even though that was, again, one isolated incident decades ago where nobody was actually harmed. Just, I really do think that just some people on the internet need to touch grass.
New York City is in crisis tonight, with reports of Valkyr-related gang war in the streets of the Bronx. Apparently, Max Payne, wanted for questioning in connection with the slaying of a DEA special agent earlier tonight, is waging a one-man war against his former partners in crime. Among the listed casualties so far are notorious mafia members Joey and Virgilio Finito, as well as Rico Muerte, himself a fugitive from the law, and a suspect for several murders in the Chicago area. The NYPD has been placed on full alert. A citywide APB has been put out on Max Payne. Deputy Chief Jim Bravura has promised to take whatever steps necessary to bring him to justice. What those steps may be remains to be seen. For NYCNN TV News, this is Kira Silver.
Yeah, it's just an example of people looking for things to be angry about. And, I mean, there's plenty of legitimate reasons to be... plenty of legitimate things to be expressing anger towards and trying to get, you know, some accountability for people. But that's an incident where, like, accountability for what? Having one racist thought decades ago, you know? I don't know. It's just strange. I think people are so afraid to have nuanced conversations about stuff like that. Because that's what he was trying to do, is have like a nuanced conversation. And then, because, not even just America, but I'm going to say Americans' critical thinking and media literacy are so piss poor, they don't understand what he was trying to say. With the Mark Wahlberg thing, I'm sure he's changed since it happened when he was a kid, and kids are dumb. But I feel like at some point he should have acknowledged it. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, is he should... Mark Wahlberg should... If he's going to be giving speeches on accountability, he probably should get that kind of thing out there and discuss, you know, why it was wrong and how you've grown and how you're ashamed of what you did as a you know, kid. I don't know how young he was. I think he was a teenager. You shouldn't be giving speeches on accountability if you're, you know, not publicly admitting. But I as also, like, if I did something stupid and something shameful as a kid, and later in life I'm having this period of success, would I want to bring up old shit? Old shit that's just gonna make me look worse? Shit that's already closed and done and over with? I can also see the angle of why somebody wouldn't want to talk about stuff like that. But if you're a public figure, which he is, delivering a speech on accountability, that's some, come on, some common sense. Oh, Pulp Fiction moment right here. He was 15? Yeah, young and stupid for sure. Oh, he was just presenting an award for outstanding cast. It had nothing to do with accountability. Oh, well, whatever. Oh, and everything everywhere all at once. One, yeah. Yeah, that's that. I would just call that irony or coincidence. They deserve that award, by the way. That movie was great. It's a good cast. Are you fucking serious? The grenade bounced off the glass after it broke it. Max! 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 Oh, it was a good movie. It made me cry multiple times. It's just a very powerful movie. I hesitated seeing it because
it's not me.
I normally don't like going into a movie after hearing a bunch of hype. I like to go into it with a fresh view. That's not to say I won't listen. I don't like when I want to go see a movie and then everyone goes and sees it first and it blows up, because I was looking forward to Parasite years before it came out, and then everybody in the whole world went and saw it and was gushing about it, including people who I don't think have very good, again, media literacy or critical thinking. And it's like, if everybody on the planet likes it, then, maybe it's not gonna be good in the way that I thought it was gonna be good. I still haven't seen Parasite. But, similar thing happened with Everything Everywhere, where I was interested, and then it came out and everybody and their grandmother went to go see it. It seems like if there's too much hype, it kind of ruins it for me. It ruins my appetite for going to see whatever movie it is. But it delivers, man. It was good. Yeah, and I'm gonna go see Parasite eventually. I'm not gonna go see like it's in the theaters, but I am gonna watch it at some point. It's just, I don't know. I don't want to watch it because it's the cool thing to do. I'm not trying to be a contrarian. I just, I guess maybe I am, by definition, because I just hate the general public's opinion on stuff.
Red, blue, or green?
It's always red or blue in the movies.
So, green?
No, not the green.
That's pretty good. Oh shit. Ah! Nice Buster Keaton gag there. You should watch You on Netflix. Yeah, I've heard of that show. That's another one where, like, I was interested and then everyone talked about it and I'm just like, oh god. Well, now if I watch it, it looks like I'm only going to be watching it because I know it's dumb. But that's just how I am sometimes. It's like Dexter, isn't it? It's about a stalker. So not exactly like Dexter, but just the concept of like a kind of a creepy guy who does like, I guess, detective work. The only other thing I know about that show is that the lead guy was proposed as Reed Richards in some fan casting.
It's always red.
I mean, he looks like Reed, but they make you care for him so well, even though he's a fucking psycho. Yeah, no, a lot of great shows have that kind of dynamic, like The Sopranos and Breaking Bad. You're focusing on characters that are psychotic, or sociopathic, I should say. Like real monsters, but you still root for them. Yeah. Whoa.
Red, blue, or green? It's always red or blue.
There, I just saved so we don't have to go through that again. Oh, that is pretty wild. Wouldn't be the only thing I watched this year that has a masturbation scene in it. He's so relatable. What was the other? The Whale. The Whale opens with Brendan Fraser beating his meat. It's disgusting, and it sets a very bad first impression, but also a pretty good first impression. It's weird. That movie was complicated. How fast does he nut? Pretty fast. He almost has a heart attack. It's a weird start to the movie, and like, it's a shame. I wrote this in my Letterboxd review, which, you know, nobody gives a shit. But like, I feel like it's a mediocre movie with a really good performance. I feel like Brendan Fraser did a really good job. The costume and makeup designers, they all did a really good job. And I think that one of the other actors, she does a really good job. But everybody else, because the movie is an adaptation of a stage play, it feels like you're watching a play. Like, everyone is overacting as if you would be watching them from 100 feet away, but you're not. So it kind of takes you out of it. And, like, they're really overacting, most of the people in the movie. Not everybody. There's some good ones, aside from Fraser, but most of them are not great. Like, it'd be perfect for theater, but it's not theater. And then, also, I feel like the cinematography and the direction, they really want you to, like, look at him like a freak, and they want you to be disgusted and be in awe of this fucking slimeball man, Blob from the X-Men. But, I feel like Fraser humanizes him because his performance is so damn good. Which goes against the writing, it goes against the camera work, it goes against the score. Everything in the movie is trying to frame Charlie, that's his character's name, as this big freak show at the circus that you should be gawking at in disgust. And he's like walking against the current of all that other shit to pull through and make the character likable. I think it's worth watching for that alone. I can't think of another movie where every other element of the filmmaking is trying to make you feel one way, and the actor's performance throws it in the other direction completely. I think for that alone, it's worth watching.
Vinny got needy. Just the man I've been killing to see.
Payne? Freaking fed! I knew from day one there was something screwy about you. What do you think you're doing? You're a freaking cop. You ain't got squad on us. You can't just come in here waving your piece like it meant something. Yeah! Oh my god! Oh god, you shot me! Ah! You're dead, Payne! What the hell are you waiting for, you apes? Kill him! Kill him!
With pleasure, boss.
Gagniti bailed. I made like Chow Yun Fat.
Oops! Oh, come on! Forget. This is the era before autosaves. What a fucking dark age that was.
What the hell are you standing around here for? They're bombing us! What are you doing? You're doing nothing! What are you doing? This is war! This is war!
What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? You should be used to autosaves with Fallout. That's what I'm saying is, this game has no autosaves. You mean quick saves? Yeah, I should be used to quick saving as a Fallout. But you know what? I get so distracted by these excellent cutscenes. I'm so immersed that I forget I'm playing a video game. God damn! This is actually very, very difficult. Yeah, it also doesn't help that I'm like streaming.
Just the man
so.
I've been killing to see.
I think that's part of why the Pokemon stream was so goddamn long and terrible. Was because, or the playthrough, I should say. It's because Pokemon is not a great game to play while you're streaming and trying to have active conversations. I just get so distracted. Maybe you aren't supposed to kill them? It's possible. I'll try. I'm gonna try running around that doorway to the corner there, on my left. There, I'm Swiss cheese. Get your Prima guide out. Yeah, for real. Maybe I'll use the dual submachine guns. They're giving me full ammo for them, which is not something I've seen yet, so. What are you doing? Fucking kill him! Fucking kill the guy! There we go. It only took 30 submachine gun rounds.
A crumpled letter lay on Gagniti's desk. The letter was addressed to Don Punchinello, but Vinny had never had the nerve to finish it.
Jack's gone voodoo. Just the other night, he shot Dino because he wanted to see what his brains looked like splattered on the wall. He's a freaking mad dog. We're running out of men and business fast.
Gagniti had been living in mortal fear of his boss. Jack Lupino was a psycho.
Alright. Did he go this way? Yeah, he went that way. Alright. What's in the back here? More painkillers, hopefully? Oh, this is where I came from. Duh. Shit. Right.
Vinny Gagniti was running scared. He could run, but with a bullet in the stomach like a broken bottle of Tabasco, he was quickly running out of time. He knew where his boss was, and I wanted to square things up with Jack Lupino. Gagniti would be moving fast. I don't know about angels, but it's fear that gives men wings.
Hope I went the right way. You know what? I don't think I did. Oh! Maybe I did. I don't think that door was open before, so... You know what? I think I totally went the wrong way. That's okay. I made a quick save before I, Alright. Let's go back. Went this way. And then... this way? Yeah, okay. This is where I needed to go. Just looking for goodies. Whoa! Holy shit. Oh!
Gognitti hitched a ride. To catch him, I'd have to follow his lead.
Oh, that's weird. I think it's something to do with the fog effects. I should have dived. God damn it. It would have been so much cooler. It's okay. There's no way he missed all those shots. He's got plot armor, alright? He's like the guy who was getting his dick sucked. He can take 200 hits. More like 200 licks, but yeah, that's right.
This was my second train ride of the night. The way it started didn't promise anything better than the last one. Freezing wind tearing at my face like sandpaper and razors, ice hard and slick under my hands and feet. And somewhere in the background, the wail of sirens, the city howling after me. New York sped by in fast forward. Dark rooftop water towers and a dead forest of antennas and chimneys, all a blur. When the train he was riding slowed down, Gognitti made his move.
This man jumped onto a moving oh my god, he's got a gut shot wound. Like, that's... This man's doing Matrix shit. Max, of course, can do Matrix shit. But this guy, he rolled in midair? Yeah, that's right. Goofy ass. I love this fucking game, man. It's so good. Who? Oh. This guy. Joe Schmo over here. There's no way he's shooting a deagle like that. They shoot huge-ass bullets. He's built different. Yeah, this game is just a comic book, for real. It's like if Sin City or... I mean, Matrix is another... The Matrix is another great example. Brought to life. I'm pretty sure they started working on this game before The Matrix came out. So the concept of bullet time... And I don't even think they ever call it bullet time in The Matrix. I think that might be something that originated with this game. Because this game was a huge fucking hit. I could totally be wrong about that. I'm not saying that to hype up one over the other. I just truly believe that that's how history went down. Yeah, featuring Jada Pinkett Smith, my favorite actress of 2022. Because she was in 3 movies I watched. Out of the fucking 6 dozen.
It's Payne! He's coming down the stairs! Shoot the bastard!
Okay, boss. Got it.
No problem.
Alright.
This is great. It's so good. That man had no ears? She's in Madagascar? Is she Gloria? The whale? You mean the hippo? I didn't know that. Yeah, she was in The Matrix 2, 3, and 4. And I watched all of those last year. Ooh, I barely made it. I don't know where I'm being shot at from. Oh! They're on the fucking... Here. Kill me! Kill me! Oops. That's okay, my brain is shit every day. Get him!
It's Payne! He's coming down the stairs!
Oh, I thought I could skip those two.
Okay,
I guess
boss,
not.
you got it.
Yeah, that man has no ears. Everybody looks like they're smelling farts. She's good in the Matrix movies. The Nutty Professor? Oh, was she the love interest? Yeah, I'm sure being married to Will Smith helps get you roles. It's probably also why her IMDb looks pretty slim. I mean, why, you know, you don't need to act that much if your husband is fucking Will Smith. It's not like you don't need to act for money. You only act in the shit that you want to act in. Which is something that most actors don't have the luxury of deciding. Damn, man. Some actors can just fuck around and do nothing. Yep, it's true. Look at Daniel Radcliffe. That's a prime example. Child star, set for life. Now, all he does is whatever the fuck he wants. Weirdo shit. Good for him. Because that means his heart's in it. Rupert Grint, too. Yeah, he's in the new Shyamalan movie, isn't he? And he has an ice cream truck. Those are two very different things, but that's all I know about modern Rupert Grint. Damn, man. This game is... I was about to make like an AVGN type of complaint. Like, this game is harder than my balls! Or that doesn't make any sense. But you know what I mean. Something like that. It's so stupid. Guns Akimbo. Yeah, I know what that is. I haven't seen it. But, it looked interesting. He was in Swiss Army Man, which was great. And that's made by the guys that made Everything Everywhere, so you should definitely watch it. Yo! What the fuck are you doing? Why does he have ears and his goons don't? That's why. Well, that's why he's the boss. It's not a meritocracy, it's just who has ears. If you have ears, you're at the top of the food chain. And this is exactly how I remember my original playthrough going. Just quick loading every 5 seconds because the game does not give you enough healing items. The brave souls who are able to play and beat this game on harder difficulties, holy shit. Like, props to you, because this game is a fucking nightmare for me. And I'm playing it on the least difficult difficulty option. Yeah, meritocracy is a myth, man. It's all about ears. I just realized I can't jump while I'm shooting, like normal jumps. Or shoot while I'm jumping. I think I said it backwards. Oops. Oh. Oh. Oh, he's over there. There we go. I'm glad I'm not good at games sometimes because I feel like eventually I'd be like, wow, I'm really good at this game. Yeah, I feel that way a lot. And I have to remind myself, like, you can't be working. I mean, it's not even work, but it's just like the feeling of guilt where it's like I can't even enjoy the fun hobbies or activities that I like to do anymore because it's like I always have this nagging guilt that I could be working to make more money or I could be doing something else that might be more productive. But fuck it, man. You know, I don't know. Just I say that, but I still feel that way all the time. I feel that way about streaming. Like, instead of streaming, I could be picking up a part-time job to make more money. You know, something like that. Where I could be taking my dogs for a walk, or I could be on the treadmill right now. All of which would probably be more productive. But it's like, even if I was doing those things, I feel like I would still feel guilty about something else that I could be doing. I don't know, man.
We're gonna be rich. Freaking rich. Even richer than that white guy. Freaking rich.
Oh, we got more of this stuff. want to freeze my balls off walking in the cold every night. What do you mean, like going for a walk for exercise? Or walking your dogs or something? Yeah, walking for exercise. We have a treadmill in the house, but I hate using it. It's rickety. It just feels rickety. We've had it for like 15 years at least. And it's not a bad treadmill, but I feel like I'm too heavy for it to support me sometimes. And it's also because, again, I live in a fucking... I live in a warehouse, basically. A fucking mess. The treadmill's in the middle of a fucking cluster of piles and shit. It's not a very good environment. I don't want to be exercising there.
Max Payne has nowhere left to go. We are very close to capturing him. You'll get a full statement then. Right now, I've got better things to do, ma'am.
That was Deputy Chief Jim Rivera from the NYPD with no further comment at this time.
Apart from his suspicious food habits, I figured Bravura to be one of the good guys. Fate had just dropped us on different sides in this. But when it came to capturing me, he was way out of his league. I had already ditched the cops a couple of rooftops back. For now.
Yeah. Ours is technically in the fucking kitchen. And it's like, I don't want to work out there. I don't want to work out with every direction of where I'm looking with my eyes be a fucking pile of shit that, you know, you can't be bothered to give away or sort through. Because you've got hoarding tendencies. Like, I don't want to work out in an environment like that. And in the basement, where I fucking carved out a little corner from the clutter to be, I carved out a little corner of the clutter to be my own gym, where I bought a squat rack and bar and plates and everything, and every other fucking direction. Like, I feel trapped. I feel like a fucking hamster in a box all the time. I feel like or in a cage, rather. It's awful. Like, even down there where I carved out a nice little spot for myself, I feel fucking trapped. I feel terrible. I've got no motivation to work out down there because it's fucking depressing. I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna blow up. Yep. And, you know, maybe that's an excuse. Sure. But not really. I have gone down there to work out, you know. That's why I bought this shit. But it's just hard. There's no mirrors. It's just a dark, cold fucking basement. Filled with boxes and bins and fucking hangers full of shit. I don't like it very much. And that's never gonna change as long as I'm living here. And I don't make enough money to buy a house. The housing economy's fucked, so I'm never gonna have the space to set up my own shit in a bigger... Sorry. I can't break the TV if it's got plot information. Yeah, I would love for the housing market to fucking crash. I really want a house. I gotta make more money still, because I'm outside of the editing I do with you. Not really any income right now, because the church gig fell through. You know, they dropped me after a year, and they were like at least half my income. Because I would do odd jobs here and there where I'd go do camera work and stuff. Or like I do stuff for I don't want to give names of specific clients out on the stream. But you know, you've probably seen me do stuff here and there, like on not sets, but like jobs. But like it's mostly no, the church did say something. What happened was I got a call like a week before my birthday, so late January, from the director. Now, this is the director of the broadcast team. So, like, you know, he's calling out the shots, and I'm the technical director, so I'm working the camera switcher. I'm punching in the shots he calls out. He's not the one who does the hiring and firing. He's just like the conductor of an orchestra. You know, he's just filling one role of the team. He's not like administration. He's not anything like that. Yeah, so the initial excuse, I got fed 2 excuses, and that should have been the sign. And that was a sign. That's what set off my paranoia. Was that 1, while I was gone, stuff broke, and these guys have the temp solution. And 2, oh, we forgot what day you were coming back from London, and we overbooked your replacements. Okay, that's 2 different reasons that kind of don't go together, but I made them make sense in my head. And the excuse was the equipment was broken, we'll let you know. I got little to no communication. I really had to push for them to give me any kind of updates. And then eventually the updates just fucking stopped. I told them, like, hey, I feel like I'm being kept in the dark on purpose here. What's going on? Like, and this was like end of December. So it's been like a month at least since I've been back. You know, we're talking about thousands of dollars I could have made working there. In the past 4 weeks. And they're like, oh, why would you feel like we're leaving you in the dark? Well, because it's been like I texted you 6 days ago and you didn't give me any information, and the last time you updated me was 2 weeks ago, right? So the equipment was broken. They were horrible at communicating. I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I was kind of scared and paranoid that it was on purpose, and I confronted them about it. I'm like, I feel like this is on purpose. Like, this is really slow, bad communication. Like, I feel like you're keeping me in the dark. And then they send me an email trying to gaslight me, telling me that, oh, we're not leaving you in the dark. Why would you get that impression? Which I got a call mid-January, because that exchange where I confronted them about it was end of December, and I told them, all right, you're not leaving me in the dark. Sure, whatever. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'll bug you next month. I got a call at the end of January from the director, who's, again, just part of the team. He's on the same level as me in terms of, like, you know, responsibilities. He's just doing a different job in the same room. Not the person I've been emailing and texting. That's the hiring and firing guy. That's the guy in charge of our team. And I got a call in mid-January. They wanted me to quit myself instead of firing you. Well, they didn't even fire me. That's the thing. It's like, I got the call late January, and it's the director, and he's asking me how to fix the picture-in-picture. Because during the church broadcast, they'd have a signer doing, you know, sign language, and we'd have a picture-in-picture box. And I said, I'm sorry, what? Because if you're asking me how to fix this, that means the equipment's not broken. And he told me, yeah, it's fixed. So how do we fix this? And I'm like, I'm not going to help you. It's not his fault that I'm not in the room. I'm positive it's not his fault. But I'm thinking, like, I'm not going to help you troubleshoot my equipment that's now fixed, that nobody told me was fixed. It's very fucked up. Because they gaslit me and they lied to me. They told me the equipment's broken. We'll get back to you when it's fixed. These guys are the middleman. They're a temporary replacement. Okay, great. And then they continued to lie to me for weeks. We're talking 2 months. Late November into late January. 2 months of my life. They lied to me and kept me hanging on. Kept me hung up on them. Instead of telling me that they weren't interested in keeping me, or whatever the reason was. If it was money, if they wanted to fire me and replace me with someone cheaper, they could have just talked to me and asked if I could take a price cut. If the budget didn't, if they needed to do budget cuts or something. Whatever the reason, they didn't talk to me. Instead, they played games and they made it seem like they were going to bring me back, and they had me on the hook for 2 months with no intention of not only not hiring me back, but also not communicating that I was gone. Like, they never said, we're letting you go. They never said anything. And when I got the call from the director, I told him, yeah, I'm not helping you. It's nothing against you personally, but I can't help my replacement or whatever the fuck you guys are doing over there. I didn't say it like that. I didn't curse or anything, of course. And he understood, and he said, God bless you, good luck, whatever. It's clearly above him, whatever stupid decisions. So I emailed the guy who is the one above us, the one I've been talking to, and I said, hey, I just got a call from the director asking to troubleshoot a problem with the software, so the equipment's fixed. Why didn't you contact me? No response. It's like a 14-year-old or something. Like it's like somebody ghosting you on like a dating app or something like that. Like, this is a grown man who's in charge of an entire team of people. People's livelihoods, you know. And instead of just telling me, hey, we have to let you go, or hey, we need to talk to you about maybe lowering your pay because we're doing budget cuts. Whatever the reason, instead, this grown man decided, I'm going to lie to him and tell him that we're going to bring him back and then not do it, and I'm just going to go silent on him. It's the most unprofessional thing I've ever seen. And I haven't written anything back since because I don't want to seem like a crazed lunatic, but I was pissed, and anytime I'm still talking, it comes up, I'm still pissed about it. Because it was handled so poorly. Like, I need to go write a review on Glassdoor and all those other sites telling people not to work there. And I'd also like to send an email to the actual head, like, pastor, talking about how his chief of staff, his guy that's in charge of our, the team I was on, held me basically hostage for 2 months, giving me false hope that, hey, you're gonna be back. So I'm not looking for any jobs because he told me I'm gonna be back. And then just, ghosting me like a fucking teenager on Tinder would ghost somebody. Pisses me off. I wish the worst for this person. Like, and he's a pastor too. That's the most fucked up thing. Is this guy is supposed to be honest. He's supposed to represent the Christian ideals and whatever, and he's fucking lying and gaslighting and ruining my life for months. Instead of just telling me we're not interested in late November so I can move on with my life and look for other work, he tells me to hang on, to wait. And then, he just fucks off. It's the most psychotic thing ever. What kind of a horrible thing to do to another person? Oh yeah, instead of telling him we're letting him go, let's fuck with him for 2 months. Seriously. It's the worst. Like, I wish the absolute worst for that man. I hope his life is miserable from every day now till the end of his life. Like, that is fucking evil. The worst. If he's not doing it for his own amusement, I don't know why he would do something like that. It's not like I'm intimidating and he didn't feel like he could talk to me. I was nothing but competent at my job. I was nothing but polite, nothing but kind. Everybody I knew, that I would talk to there liked talking to me and liked working with me. So again, the fucking worst, man. God, I really do wish the worst for him. I'm not gonna get into specifics, but man, I really hope he suffers in every way possible. Fucking monster. Like, seriously, not the behavior of somebody who's normal or like not psychotic. Like, imagine if I'm not gonna name the company we work for, but imagine if they did that to you, where they're like, hey, like, you go on vacation and you come back and they say, hey, we had somebody filling in for you for the weeks you were gone and we overbooked them, or hey, the drive is down or something, and we can't, our system's down, so we'll get back to you in a couple months, or we'll get back to you when it's fixed. They're slow and poor at communicating any updates, and then eventually Joe texts you and says, hey, what does this new revision in the protocol mean? And then you learn, oh, they just lied to me and kept me hanging on, pretending that my job still exists for me. Like, that's exactly what happened. Can you imagine the fucking stress? Like, why would you lie? Just fucking fire me and move on. I don't understand. And to this day, I never got an email or a text or a call, anything telling me that I've been officially let go. It's just, they ghosted me. They just never told me it was time to come back. I'd be pissed because then I'd have to go back to the restaurant until I found another job. That's kind of the situation I'm at, where like, the only income I'm making right now is the edits that I do for you. That's it. That's all the income I'm making right now. I mean, the church was paying me $600 a week, basically, for three shows a week, on average. And you calculate it out. My wage was like $37.50 an hour, calculating how much time each show each week would take. And I lost all that instantly, completely not my fault. Don't know why the hell I lost it. I don't know if it was because he personally didn't like me, which I never got the impression of, or or if it was a situation where they had to do budget cuts. Never got any kind of confirmation or explanation, just gone. 60% of your monthly income disappears for a reason that's completely outside your understanding and control. And now I'm thinking, well, maybe I should go back to the pizza place, because I'm still making money doing edits with you, but it's not... I mean, of course, after this shit happens, we get into the thing where it's like, oh, here's these test variants, and like, even the work I'm getting from you is now thinning, And it's like, I'm still making enough money doing that to pay my monthly bills. But like, I want to save for a house and stuff. I gotta find more work, and so I've been kind of dragging my feet because this whole process these past few months has been depressing. It's been fucking terrible. And, I've been dragging my feet about making a reel and applying to places for more remote work, for more editing work. Because, I don't know, I'm making enough money to pay my monthly bills, and I'm kind of depressed, and I kind of don't want to take on more work. But then I feel guilty, because I'm not making money quickly enough to really build a savings for a house. It wasn't a contract position. I never signed anything. I was just a vendor. I never signed not a single piece of paperwork for them. It was just, I came in, we agreed, this was the pay, I did my job, I came home. Maybe if they officially fired me, they'd have to pay me unemployment, I guess, but I'm not unemployed. That's the thing. Maybe that they didn't know I had other stuff going on, but it wasn't under the table. I got a 1099 from them. I got, that's the last communication I've gotten from them was, I got a 1099. It wasn't under the table. No. It wasn't anything like that. It's just, I never had a written contract that I was their guy for that job. It's just, I just came in and did it. So that's why they can get away with toying with me for months and then just ghosting me. Because it's not like I had a written contract telling them they couldn't fire me or something. Or that they had to officially fire me. They just... Their way of getting rid of me was just not calling me back for more work. But yeah, no, I mean, it's winter. I'm, you know, I've been dealing with depression my whole life, so seasonal depression, you know, it adds to it. And then you've got this shit happening over the last few months. I take a wonderful vacation where everything is great, my worldview is intact, and then I come home and everything's fucked up. And as soon as I get home and the church thing is thrown up in the air, I get a fucking $4,000 bill to fix my car. So now I'm thinking, fuck it. Why do I need this car? I just lost the job where I'm driving to fucking Southfield every day. You know, I should just take on more remote work and sell the car. But then it's like, again, like I'm making enough money to pay my bills, and I don't want to take on more work. I'm just depressed. But I'm never gonna be able to move out if I don't make more money. And I could go back to the pizza place, which I loved. I loved that job, and everybody liked me there. But it's not what I want to do for a fucking career. The only reason why I left is because of the church job and the editing job that you and Joe, you know, gave me the opportunity to do. I couldn't juggle all three at once. But now that the church is gone, I got no reason to not go back other than my pride and the fact that it's not what I want to do for the rest of my life. So I gotta finish any reel, you know, and just start applying, I guess. It just fucking sucks. They pulled the fucking chair out from under me. Never gave me an explanation. No, it's not, it wouldn't be the worst to go back. Milsa worked there, then left, and then she came back. I know a bunch of people that left and eventually came back, so it's not even like there's a stigma against that. It's just, I don't know. It's a step backward. That's how it feels to me. Is it feels like I finally got to a point in my life where I was doing career stuff, video stuff, full time. I was doing it and making decent money for once in my life. And I feel like I've fallen. I've taken a step back, and I'm a few steps backwards from where I used to be. I don't know. Maybe I will go back, but again, I'd rather take on more work here. But then I've also run into a new issue where without the church job and without leaving the house for work, you know, driving to a place and doing stuff, I've run into a new problem where I feel even more depressed and fucking stir crazy. Because I almost never leave the house now, at all. Like, if I'm not going to the movies or getting gas, or running through a drive-thru, which is just a quick trip back to the house, I'm not really leaving the house. Because my work is at home. I can't stand being anywhere else in the house because it's a fucking, I don't want to call it a landfill, but that's how it feels to me. So it's like, my entertainment is here. This is my living room, essentially. My work, my office, is here. My bed is 5 feet away. And I feel like I'm fucking trapped in this box. And, if I could take on more remote work, more editing work and stuff, which is what I want to do, and taking on more of that would only help to build up a resume, to build up a work record for future jobs. But I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I've been ranting for probably like 20 minutes about this stupid shit. could do Fiverr. It's just, I don't want to be stuck here. I mean, that's just the general thesis of it, is I don't want to be stuck. And I feel stuck right now. I feel like I'm doing the same shit every day, every week. I'm in the same location physically.
Open, goddammit!
I'm doing these fucking streams every week that, you know, are never gonna be financially viable. I've had some slivers of hope. It looked like I was gonna make some money, but nobody watches. So again, I'm doing the same thing every week, and for what, you know? Oh yeah, I forgot he was alive. Just the same edit, you know, same routine, and there's nothing wrong with schedule or routine. It's just, I don't know. I'm gonna shut up now about that. Oops. There are assault rifles, but you don't get one till later. I have shotguns and SMGs, too. And so do they. Being shot at from somewhere. Fuck, I don't know, man. It's just a lot. Life's really fucking getting to me. I feel like I've had enough. And I'm not trying to say that to be, like, ominous or as a way to seek attention, but it's just... I feel fucking trapped. What happens if I go back to the pizza place? I eventually, through word of mouth or whatever, find another decent editing job or another on-set job or broadcast job, and then what? If that falls through and I go back again? You know, I don't know. I can't buy a fucking house anyway. The fucking market is ridiculous. And if I buy a house, what? I'm gonna buy a house here? I'm gonna buy a house in Southeast Michigan? Place I don't particularly care for. A place within the fucking radius of like the largest natural fucking disaster, not natural disaster, like man-made like environmental disaster ever. Fucking East Palestine. Like I was looking at fucking houses in Wyoming.
Gognitti ran out of steam in a dead-end alley with steam boiling out of the sewer grates like all the fires of hell were burning high beneath us. It was shakedown time. Where's Lupino?
Screw you!
Bad start, Vinny.
Police brutality!
I rate pretty high on that.
You can't just hurt me in cold blood?
Just keep telling yourself that. Listen good, Candyman. I'm not gonna be anybody's fall guy. I want to know where your boss is hiding. There was no glory in this. I hadn't asked for this crap. Trouble had come to me in big dark swarms. The good and the just were like gold dust in the city. I had no illusions. I was not one of them. I was no hero. Just me and the gun and the crook. My options had decreased to a singular course.
I'll tell you, just don't hurt me no more. Lupino's at Ragnarok, the nightclub. Book me, take me, haul me to the freaking jail, just don't hurt me.
Your rights will be ready at your funeral.
I was looking at houses in Wyoming this morning. Just fucking fantasizing. Shit's expensive. I mean, it's expensive everywhere. Even buying a house in fucking Detroit, in a neighborhood that's not great, is still like 150 grand. unless it's like a literal falling apart shithole. In which case, it's still too much. Those places are going for like 50 to 90, and it's like they have fucking mold and fire damage, and it's like
drugs built into an old theater.
I don't know.
I knew what waited inside.
Who are they fooling?
Ready to explode in random acts of senseless violence, and Lupino's goon squad, the worst stone cold killers this side of hell. Ragnarok was as inviting as a headache, flickering and flashing to a machine gun beat. The belly of the nightclub was a gothic theme park that began with bondage games and led to the nasty stuff from there. As subtle with its dark message as a cop killer bullet through the heart. Like father, like son. Just like Jack Lupino.
I think we're gonna call it quits here. Next week we'll pick up. We'll shoot our way through the nightclub. Yeah. This is Wednesdays, yeah. Middle of the week, away from deadlines, from my edits. So, I'll get those revisions done tomorrow, by the way. But I can't do anything else today. Let's see. Is it gonna be Mondays? No, it's today. It's gonna be Wednesdays. I want to get into the habit of doing all my revisions on Tuesdays. A day after they come back, or the day of getting them. But we were all kind of thrown off this week because of the internet shit, because of the storm. So, didn't work out the way I wanted. Alright, well, before I go, I'd like to thank my subscribers. Ivanko1224, Alucha Dead, Pat McGroin, Mashup28 Yo, and Rebel Aunt. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who watched, even for a second. Anybody who spent some time in the chat. If there's any plans for impromptu streams between now and next Wednesday, I will let you know via the Twitter at Frank Broadcasts. Tomorrow is going to be the first of 4 Star Wars The Force Awakens compilations made by Mr. Pat McGroin Gaming. There'll be one every Thursday through the month of March until they're over. So the 23rd will be the last one. Those were edited a while ago, and I didn't put them up because, I don't know, shit got away from me. I never made a clip channel or a channel for that kind of content. I didn't want them on the same channel as the full streams. So they're not even necessarily reflective of his current editing abilities or the current stream situation, but I've been sitting on them this long, so I figure I might as well put them up. But yeah, check the Twitter. If there's any streams between now and next Wednesday, that's where you'd go to find out. I don't really have anything else to say, so take care, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.